Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda Disc Golf. It's your coach, John Crawford. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to throw a forehand. All right, so for the forehand or sidearm, we're going to be throwing from the opposite side of the body, and we are going to have our body facing the direction of where we want to go the entirety of the flight. So for the grip, you're basically wanting to still have your thumb on top, but then you're going to have two fingers pressing down like so. This is called a stacked grip here. You can also have a fan grip here, or my personal favorite is the power grip, like so. But the main thing, again, like I said, is that we are using our hand to create a straight disc. We don't want up and down or forward and back. For the purpose of demonstrating, I actually am left-handed and cannot right-hand forehand, so I'm going to show you everything left-handed, so you just make sure that you're able to mirror it. The number one tip I can suggest for getting a good forehand is do not try to throw it as hard as you can like a ball. Try get the feel of that snap of the wrist before you put any power on it. This one is going to matter a lot more. You're going to see a lot more rolls, a lot more mistakes. That's okay. It is just so close to something that we all naturally know. So just be patient and you'll get the hang of it. With the finish, how we're going to flick, the main thing I want to teach you is we can all do it, is we can move our wrists in this plane. Okay, that is what you want the wrist to do. Okay, we don't want to turn the hand over, we want to chop it. Naturally, you're going to do this. So don't be like, oh no, I did that. Just try and think of this line. So leading up to that, what we want to make sure we do is, like every disc golf shot, we want to slowly point to where we want that disc to finish. So that's my imaginary finish point, and that's how I want to end everything I'm going to do. Then I get to my feet together. It's cool. So it's the same step, but in reverse. So we're going to be stepping onto our front foot. This time I do want you to try your best to kind of point the toe towards where you want it to go. Okay, this is going to allow you to move through the movement. Okay, pointing the toe where you want it to go. Like in the backhand video, the main mistake that I'll see is staying on that back foot and doing this. That is why leading through that front foot is so important. Putting that all together, we want to make sure that that wrist is in the most extended point before we do the throw. So just holding it back like this is going to help you, okay? And keeping it there right up until you release the disc. Cool. The next thing you want to do is plant that foot, leave the disc behind, make sure that you've transferred your weight, then follow the disc nice and straight and flick at the end. Okay? The main thing we want to make sure that we do is we've got the disc moving before we flick it. Okay? Usually flick here straight into the ground, or hold on too long, flick into the sky. We just want to be pushing it into the right direction and then doing that chop at the end. Okay, so that's for the full follow through and chop. If you feel uncomfortable moving, the best way to stand still is to actually stand feet across like you're ready to receive a ball or about to tackle someone. You're going to put it out to the side and minimize the movement and just follow through with just a flick. Just a nice natural follow through and flick. So a stepping forehand is going to look like so. Wrist cocked back, eye on the target, practice throw, stepping through and flicking the wrist. Other way is to be completely standing still, toes pointing towards the target, practice flick again. This time, no stepping, just trying to keep nice and still and popping the wrist out. So that's the tips for throwing a forehand. Go on in the field and give it a go yourself. If you'd like to see more videos from us, make sure you check out the website, and I'll see you at the next one.